Rescue me, rescue me, rescue me. We are down here once again at San Luis Obispo Animal Services. We are loaded with cats and dogs.
Deborah, explain to me, how are we loaded with cats and dogs? We had a bang-up adoption weekend, 20 dogs, 27 cats, and I'm looking around and every kennel is full.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of animals doubled up. Looks like we're going to have to do that again. For some reason, we are just being flooded with strays and owner turn-ins.
Now, you understand that we were able to land the rover Curiosity on Mars this weekend?
But yet we can't
How?
solve.
How is this? I am puzzled. I really am, honestly.
I don't know. I think we have a perfect storm of conditions going on right now that's making it harder than ever. But we do not lose hope because it's good people like you out there watching this show and people that you'll tell about the dogs that you see on this show. And we are going to get these guys out of here. We want them going out the front door to new lives.
And the people who help us get IDs on animals that do it themselves and tell their neighbor. Okay, let's talk about James here. What about him?
We have a lot of small dogs right now, and as far as I'm concerned, James is maybe the very best one. He is incredibly sweet, incredibly loving, very playful, but yet gentle with other dogs. I have nothing bad to say about this guy, and he's only about a year old.
Wow.
So if you want to get lucky, come down here and get lucky with James. You would be very fortunate indeed to take him home. His ID number is 186560. I think it's safe to say Baby Jade is one of the shelter favorites down here. She's a sweet, gentle little soul. Not had a very good life. Looks like she's had about 1 million puppies. And she's a little scared of herself at the moment in the camera. But she's a sweet little dog. ID number 186383. Looks to me like Opal's got a good look at herself in the picture frame there too. This is a pretty little girl, just a year old. Her ID number is 185898. She's a good fetcher and she loves to play with other dogs. We're estimating.
You know, Deborah, pugs never last here. Here we have a pug, Bosco.
I know. We think he's about 6 years old. He is a sweet, gentle little guy. He loves people. He does great with other dogs. This is a wonderful little pug. So if you're one of those mini pug fans that we know are out there, please come take a look at him. His ID number is 186372. This gorgeous creature is Farley. I mean, is that handsome or what? Look at those eyes. Look at that coat color. He's a stunner. He is a nice dog, just barely a year old. His ID number is 185745.
And wait just one moment. In all those good looks, you also get half adoption fee paid.
So he's half price?
Yes, he is.
That is fabulous news. Look at that great guy.
He is such a good dog.
He's being a very, very good boy. 185745. That is Farley. This is little Teddy, and maybe you can tell by looking at him, he's a little scared down here. He doesn't much like it at the pound, but we're going to take care of him. He's a wonderful dog. His ID number is 186428. He is a calm, gentle presence, and you would be lucky to have him. Right now, Greer is with the beauty queen of the shelter. This is Jessie. She is not only a stunningly beautiful dog, she is a great dog. She loves people. She just wants to sit on your lap and be happy. She plays like crazy with other dogs, and she's always good about it. She is a fabulous, fabulous dog. And did I mention she's beautiful? Her ID number is 185560. Please come down and meet Jessie. You'll be happy you did. This is Jalapeno. I got to tell you, he's a hoot. He's got 10 tons of energy. He's also a very sweet, loving lap dog, but he's got a lot of energy. He loves to play with other dogs. He loves tug of war. He loves chasing the ball. He's just your all-around, kind of a little banshee, but in a good way. In a good way. I love him. ID number 185045. That's Jalapeno. This is the sweetest older girl you could ever hope to meet in your life. It doesn't look like she's had the best life. She came into us kind of beat up, but she's looking a whole lot better. She's incredibly loving. She's fabulous on the leash. She's just a wonderful dog.
She qualifies for the senior rebate, Deborah, $35 back on her adoption fee if you adopt her.
That is a great deal. And she's some kind of mix of something fascinating. There's got to be some basset hound in there. I don't know. She is darling. ID number 186221, Betsy, who comes with the senior rebate. Freckles just might get the award for the happiest dog at Animal Services. He is one goofy, funny, floppy, crazy little dog. Very sweet and loving. His ID number is 184712. We absolutely adore this dog. You know, if you are the best dog home in the county, I want you to come down here and adopt Emma because she deserves it. She's now our longest residing dog. She loves people. She does have a fair amount of energy, so she either needs a runner or someone who'll walk her extensively, or she needs to be paired up with another dog that she will just play with and play with and play with and play with, like she does some of our dogs down here. She is such a good dog, and she's black and she's overlooked, and it's not fair.
So we made her volunteers pick this month, Deborah. Should help her out.
I hope so. She deserves it, Terry. This is a great dog, and she kind of just fades into the background, but she is a wonderful, loving dog.
So as volunteers pick, what we do is pay half her adoption fee. The volunteers got together and decided she would be the dog they'd most want to take home if they could take a dog. So here is your volunteers pick of August. Half off adoption fee.
That is great. Make a noise, Terry. Get her to show her ears because that's one of her best features.
Emma!
ID number 183619, volunteers pick, shelter favorite, Emma. This is one of Emma's best friend down here. This is Pac-Man. He is a very smart dog. He's a good-looking dog. He's friendly and wonderful, and we love him. His ID number is 185259, Pac-Man. Terry, what do you say about a dog that looks like that?
I think he's adorable.
That is a classic face.
We'll get a close-up, and you will melt out there. Look at him.
This is Phelps. He is really cute. I don't know what else to say. He's only about 2 years old. He's a riot. ID number 186533, Phelps. Makes me laugh just looking at him. Now that's a distinctive looking dog. Look this way. Bugsy is named Bugsy for obvious reasons. He is very good with other dogs. He's happy. He's funny. He's a smart guy. His ID number is 186266, Bugsy. This is Mr. This guy is about 6 years old, and he is a wonderful water dog. He'll just swim all day long, play in a trough. He just loves to be in water. He's a great fetch dog. He loves to fetch Frisbees and tennis balls. He loves people. He's kind of indifferent to other dogs. He wants to be with his people. He's a great dog. ID number 186250. This is a newcomer to the shelter. We got him on the 3rd of August. He was found on Old Morrow Road in Atascadero. He's a very nice dog. Are you missing him? He's down here waiting for you to come redeem him or for somebody new to adopt him. His ID number is 186642.
He has a docked tail, if that is
that
a
helps.
descriptor, yeah.
If you could see him from the other side, there you go. Notice the tail that's barely there. This is little Emery. He's a nice little guy. He's a lap sitter. He's just sort of a sweet little dog that needs to get a nice new home. His ID number is 185988. Oh, this is little Lucy. She lost her home because of the housing situation right now, and they were very sad to turn her in. She's an awfully nice little dog. She's about 7 years old and as sweet as she can be. Her ID number is 163706.
Deborah, I hear nothing but good things about this dog. He's a volunteer favorite.
Everybody loves this
Loves
dog.
him.
Everybody loves him, this big old salami head. This is Ransom. And he gets along so well with other dogs. It is remarkable. I mean, a lot of times big male dogs don't always like other big male dogs. Ransom loves everybody. He's a face kisser. He's a dog face kisser. He's a people kisser. He's playful. He's young. Temperament is fabulous. I'm telling you, this is one great dog. Ransom's ID number is 184783. Again, fantastic animal. This beautiful dog's name is Capone, and he's so happy. He and his friend Ruka, you'll see later, they got turned in together because their owner just couldn't keep them anymore. They love each other very much. They've been good with other dogs. They're happy. They're young. They're really good dogs. His ID number is 928860. This is Capone. This is Sweet Spanky. He and another group of dogs that came in together, I don't think have had a very good life. We are hoping to get them into better situations. Spanky's very loving. He obviously loves Sandy there. His ID number is 186529. Oh, he just saw himself. This sweet little girl, also from a situation probably not so hot, but we wanted to get better for her. She's probably only 7 or 8 months old. She's still a baby. We are going to call her Peaches because she's so sweet. If you look, she's got a heart right in the middle of her head up there. Her ID number is 186571. This is Peaches. This is Ruka. She is a beautiful dog. She was turned in with Capone because their owner could no longer keep them. She's a very nice dog. She's just about 3 years old, so still very young, but not a crazy puppy, just an all-around good girl. ID number 186224. This is Sassy. She is Larry's favorite dog because she has got some attitude. She's not named Sassy for nothing. But she's a funny little girl. When she's comfortable with you, she loves you. But she's got some attitude.
That cone's coming off. She had a difficult space surgery, so she has staples. We want her to stay away from them.
So she's a little protective of her cone area. ID number 186153. You'll be just as charmed by Sassy as Larry is. This is Memphis, and he's not liking it down here at the pound at all. He lost his home because where he lived, they had motorcycles out there all the time, and the motorcycles really scared him. So he just couldn't keep him. Memphis's ID number is 146296. He's a good dog. He's good with other dogs. He has a lot of energy, but he's not crazy. Memphis is a good boy. 146296. This little tiny guy, his name is Deacon. He's a beautiful shepherd who was picked up in Paso Robles on the 30th of July. Someone's missing their beautiful German shepherd. His ID number is 186532 Deacon. We have put Grady in the yard to play with males and females and every kind of dog you can think of, and he does great. He's active with the dogs. He's friendly. He's playful. He loves people. He's just a great dog. His ID number is 186299. This is Grady. This sweet girl was picked up in California Valley on the 1st of August. She's a very sweet dog. She's kind of scared down here, a little bit scared of people, a little bit scared of dogs, but she warms up really quickly, to people anyway at this point. Very nice. Lola's ID number is 186595. This is one of the great dogs down here. This is Kenley. She is friendly. She is happy. She's great with other dogs. She's a rambunctious player, but yet she'll be submissive with other dogs if they're a little more dominant. She's just a great dog. She's got a lot of energy, and she is just a puppy. She's not fully grown yet. Her ID number is 185938. Shelter favorite Kenley.
And has half off her adoption fee. So if you adopt her, only $50 for you, plus a license fee, of course.
So
That's Kenley.
She's a bargain. This little baby's just about 2 months old. His name is Nathan. His ID number is 186330. Please come get him out of here along with all the other puppies because nobody looks at our big dogs when we have puppies in the house. I'm particularly fond of Frankie. Reminds me of one I have at home. Frankie was on the run for 2 weeks. Out on Los Osos Valley Road. It took them 2 weeks to catch him, so he was very timid when he first got here. He's coming around a lot. He loves to play. He loves to play tug of war. He loves to play fetch. He's a good dog, and he's starting to get more comfortable with other dogs at this point, too. But he does like people as soon as he's comfortable. He's a good boy. ID number 186190. This is Frankie. Well, this one's got cuteness factor going for him, obviously. He just came into the shelter today, the 6th of August, so somebody is missing their dog from Paso Robles, and he's down here waiting for you to come get him. Otherwise, you can adopt this beautiful shepherd. His ID number is 186670. That's a little sweetie pie you've got there. Little Kiwi. He's a nice little dog. He doesn't like it down here very much. He'd like to go home with you. He's just over a year old. Handsome little dude. 186204 is Kiwi's ID number. This is Patches. He's a very loving dog. Needs to have a better life. Hopefully we can find one for him. Got a great patch over that eye. His ID number is 186523. This is Cindy. She's absolutely scared to death down here. If you've got a big heart and some patience to bring a dog around, you'd be great for her. Her ID number is 186527, Cindy. Maisie is one of the sweetest dogs down here at the shelter. She's a darling little thing. She looks actually older than she is. She's only about 5 years old, but she kind of presents as older than that. But she is just a wonderful, loving lap dog who needs a lap to live in for the rest of her life. Her ID number is 186127. This is Maisie. This is Pal, and he is such a loving dog. He just wants someone to pet him and hang out with him and just tell him everything's going to be okay. So Pal's ID number is 186526. Buddy's a wonderful dog. He's mellow and gentle and quiet. He gets along well with other dogs. He's just an easy keeper. His ID number is 186402. I think he's beautiful too. Look at that face. That's Buddy. This dog just arrived today from the coastal area. I don't know if that means Morro Bay or exactly, but somewhere on the coast. He came in today on the 6th of August. He's a beautiful dog. He's wearing a red, rather expensive harness, so somebody should be looking for this guy. His ID number is 186659. This is a newcomer to the shelter. This little guy was picked up in San Luis Obispo. He's such a sweet little guy. He doesn't like it here. His ID number is 186666. I sure hope someone's looking for him. And he's wearing a distinctive skull and crossbones collar. So somebody should be looking for that. It would be really nice if there was some ID written or hanging from that collar. If elegant is your preference, then you want to come take a look at Luna. She's a beautiful, maybe 5-year-old Great Dane mix, just a gorgeous dog. Obviously does not like it very much here. Her ID number is 185920. This is Luna.
Here's another newcomer to the shelter. We found this dog on the 4th of August in Atascadero on Los Osos Road. This dog is female. She's spayed. We think she's about 9 years old. Are you missing this dog? Of course, she's got no ID on her. We'd have her back to her owner right away. This is not a good place for any dog, especially an older dog. ID number 186654.
Oh, this is a dispenser of kisses, this little guy. He is darling. He's sweet. He likes other dogs. He's wonderful. And I think he's maybe only 4 or 5 months old, so he's a baby, too. We're going to call him Romeo. I forgot. Sorry. We're going to call him Romeo. His ID number is 186303. He's so cute. This dog is so handsome. His name is Zeke. He's a little scared down here, but he's very smart. He knows sit, shake, a couple of other commands. He's very good on the leash. He's an all-around nice dog who's trying to get used to being down here. His ID number is 186194, Zeke. This is Timmy. He's a beautiful border collie. He's not doing well down here in the shelter. It scares him to death. So we're trying to get him into rescue. But if you have border collie experience and love dogs like this, Timmy just might be the dog for you. He is gorgeous. His ID number is 185779. Oh, this is the sweetest little girl. She is just such a princess. We're calling her Twinkie, and she's just a nice, sweet little lap dog. She's also very good with other dogs. She's in our big pile up of little guys out there earlier, so she did great. Her ID number is 186305, Twinkie. This is Deborah. I'm down at Animal Services. I volunteer here, and I want you to see some of the little dogs that we have down here right now. You know, under normal circumstances, little dogs, no matter what kind they are, just absolutely fly off the shelves. But these little dogs are kind of hanging around. They're not getting adopted as fast as we would like, and we just want you to see that there are all kinds of little guys down here, and this is just a sampling. So if you have a lap that needs to be filled up, we have got a dog for it. We hope you'll come down to Animal Services and meet some of our sweet little guys. We have some wonderful little dogs down here right now.
Welcome to the cat portion of the program. We're starting out with Edward. Edward is a gorgeous Maine Coon type tabby. He is ID number 185687. Edward. Next up, we've got Jacob, and Jacob is a black cat, so he qualifies for the black cat rebate. Jacob is ID number 185686. If you adopt Jacob, you get $25 off your adoption fee. Jacob's trying to get to his pal next door. That's Jacob, 185686. Say hi to Fuzz. Fuzz is a very nice, buff, long-haired cat. He is ID number 186397. That's Buff. Well, here's a very nice, sleek fellow. He is Sergey. He's just about a year old, and Sergey qualifies for the Black Cat rebate. That's $25 off your adoption fee if you adopt Sergey or any other of our black cats. He is ID number 186188. Sergey. Well, here's an unusually marked cat with an unusual name. We've named her Lespasu. She is just about 3 years old. She is a tortoiseshell. She is ID number 186298. Good-natured Lesbasu. Here's pretty Maja. She is ID number 186077. And yeah, you're right. She qualifies for the Black Cat rebate. 186077. Maja. If you want handsome, then you want Benny. He is a very handsome orange tabby. His ID number is 186240. That's Benny. Here we've got two youngsters, Fiona and Jasmine. Fiona is the one in the front, standing up, well, sitting down. ID number 186406, and Jasmine is 186405. They're just kittens, 5 months old each. Two black cats, both qualifying for the Black Cat rebate. You've got Happy in the back, ID number 186012, and Annabelle in the front, 174995. No, you're not seeing double. Look at their noses, quite different. You've got Peabody and Kit. Peabody is the one in the front with the black nose, very distinctive, just about 1 year old, ID number 186180. And Kit is in the back now, letting you have full view of him, ID number 186179, both just about a year old. And if you want two cats that'll go together, these two would be ideal, Peabody and Kit. Next up, we've got Carson. Carson is just about a year old, ID number 186181, Carson. Once again, two cats who could live together. You could have these two. The pair is Jose and Sam. Sam is the black cat in the front, qualifying for the Black Cat rebate, $25 back on the adoption fee, and ID number 185685, and Jose, the tabby, 185683, Sam and Jose. Yeah, we've still got kittens down here. We've got a lot of kittens, and I hate to see these kittens grow up at the shelter. These three are representatives of kittens that we have here. They are Paco, ID number 186292, Tilly, 186294, and Jasmine, 186295. They're delightful. They're just about 4 months old. Wouldn't you like a kitten, please? Well, here's a rough and tumble cat. This is our cameraman's favorites. He likes big, beautiful, handsome. You can roll me around and do anything you want to me type of cat. This is Vinny, our 3-year-old. He is dynamite. 186483. Confident, playful Vinny. Here we have an all-white cat. People are crazy for these cats, and she's got beautiful blue eyes if she'd lift her head and show you. There we go. Her name is Sparkle, ID number 186502. Here's a pretty girl. Her name is Barbie. She is a long-haired black and white, and she's 14 years old. She qualifies for the senior discount. If you adopt Barbie, you get $35 off your adoption fee. Her ID number 186245. The shelter's no place for an older cat. Please take her out of here so she can live in your home in comfort, lie in the sun, and retire. That's Barbie, 186245. People who like black and white cats, you're going to love Carlos. He is just about 2 years old, and his ID number is 186547. Carlos. Well, here we have a dilute calico. This is Athena. She is ID number 186235. Athena. Next up, we've got Rosie. Rosie, as you can see, is a black cat qualifying for the Black Cat rebate. She's just a year old, ID number 186505. And another black cat. This guy is male. His name is Caper, ID number 186203. Does he qualify for the Black Cat rebate? Yes, he does, 186203. Here's a senior. Her name is Daisy. She qualifies for the senior rebate. That's $35 into your pocket after you adopt her. ID number 186400. Daisy. Here's a handsome devil. His name is Randy. He's just about 2 years old, and he's ready to go. ID number 186469. You Siamese lovers, here we have Simon. He is about 3 years old, and he is a male. ID number 186407. And a big boy at that. Simon, 186407. Here's a beautiful gray female with white paws and a white chest. She is Dove, ID number 186463. Here is a beautiful, sleek, black cat. Her name is Aretha. She is ID number 186548. Aretha. Say hi to Lily and Tiger. Tiger's the front guy in orange. Lily is the gray in back. These two lost their homes because their owners lost their home. We've got a lot of that these days. It's a sad situation for the owners and the cats and dogs too. So take a look at Lily, ID number 161970, the gray one, and Tiger, the orange, 165298. See if you can give them a home. They are really, really nice cats and would go well together. Tiger and Lily. Here we have Chico, who is a classic orange tabby. He is ID number 184166. Very curious, very playful, very young and friendly. 184166. Chico. I know this cat looks black to you, but he's not. He's a very nice charcoal gray. It is Zeppo, ID number 186607. Zeppo. Here is a classic orange tabby or buff tabby cat. It is Chico, ID number 184166. Very friendly, very confident, very playful. 184166. Chico. Say hi to Bree. She's a pretty girl. She's just about a year old. As you can see, she is a tabby. ID number 186360. Bree. Next up, we've got a big, beautiful, handsome tabby. This is Ernest. He is ID number 186566. Consider Ernest. 186566. Say hi to Harrison. Harrison is just about 3 years old, beautifully marked, ID number 186237. Harrison. Next up, we've got Cadet, a handsome orange tabby, 186238. Cadet. Here is a beautiful tabby cat and also a Manx. You guys that are interested in Manx cats, here we have one. This is Parker, 186416. And of course, it's this time of the year where we have a lot of kittens. And of course, these kittens compete. The older cats have to compete with these kittens. We must have about 100 kittens. I kid you not. Some down here and some out in foster. We can fix you up with a kitten of any variety, any color, any sex, anything you want. We've got it. We can accommodate all of your needs and wishes. But these guys have got to get out here. And if you can't adopt a kitten or a cat, how about volunteering with us? If you want to volunteer, you come down here, socialize cats and kittens. It makes them more adoptable. So why don't you think about volunteering? And if that makes sense to you, why don't you give our volunteer line a call? You'll leave a message and we'll get back to you. The number is 781-4413. Think about volunteering with us. The cats and the kittens really need you.